Hi, BFCCPS. This week we're talking about information writing. And I think that the most important thing for us to remember is information writing does not have to be boring. If you look at nonfiction books and books that teach us things, the best ones are carefully organized in a way that makes sense and have pictures and captions and graphics and different things to try to get your attention. So I'm going to send you on over to Miss Troy, who has done a wonderful video for us of how to make a s'more. Here we go. Take it away, Miss Troy.
To make the world's best marshmallow, you'll need a long stick, a fire, and a marshmallow. Now, you don't need a huge fire. All you need is the hot air. So if you just keep your marshmallow above the fire, you can make it get really nice and mushy. If you're one of those people that like super crispy marshmallows, go ahead and stick it in the fire. But just wait until it's nice brown color. It'll be nice and mushy on the inside and warm on the outside. Make sure you rotate it so it doesn't get too cooked on one side and not cooked enough on the other. Look at that. Perfect. So as you can see, it doesn't take too long for your marshmallow to cook. Once it looks like it's just about to fall off your stick, you'll want to transfer it to your graham cracker. You can slide it right onto the graham cracker. So you can see it's kind of getting all mushy on the inside. That's what you want. From there, you can take your chocolate piece. Open that up. Hershey's works really well, but you can also use Reese's peanut butter cups. And, woo, the warm day out here has already made my chocolate melt, but even if you don't have already melted chocolate, the marshmallow will do that. So after that, just put the other half of your graham cracker onto the top, and you have the perfect s'more. Really good.
So kids, clearly you can see the art of making a s'more is an interesting one. I hope you learned something new today.
That was a great video, Miss Troy. And I appreciate the way you used clear examples, transition words. You said and then and next, and you wrapped it all up. You also included some humor to keep it interesting, and you used expert language about what you're talking about. Really great job for Miss Troy. Now, we're going to head over to Tim and Moby, who are going to help us talk about how to organize our information writing.
Okay, so what's our topic? Robots, right. How can you need a break? We just started. Dear Tim and Moby, once I've got an idea for a story, how do I get it down on paper? From Sally. Sounds like you need some help with pre-writing. Moby and I are at that stage too. We know we want to write a paper on robots, but we're not really sure what to say. Are you ready now? Okay, we made this word web thing, and the way it works is that you write your topic in the middle, and then start to write in subtopics that relate. Technology, science fiction, society, and history. Okay, so we've got some subtopics, some areas to explore in relation to robots. Let's take it further. Robots have an interesting history. Lots of people expected that they would see robots walking down the street by the year 2000, but that hasn't happened. Well, I'm sorry, but it hasn't. So, in history, I want to talk about robots over time and robots today. Yeah, that's a good start. If we fill in this whole web, we'll have plenty to talk about in our paper, and it'll be organized into topics, subtopics, and details. There are lots of cool pre-writing exercises like this word web that can help you get organized. Whether you're creating a story or writing about a real event, it's always helpful to ask yourself who, what, when, where, and why. Who was there? What happened? When did it happen? Where did it happen? And why did it happen? And it's much easier to write when you've got all your thoughts in sequence. Filling in something like this simple sequence chart will help you keep ideas in the right order and see how they stack up. Mapping your story is always worth it. Once you've identified your setting, time, place, characters, problem, plot, and resolution, the whole story is right there in front of you. This works great when you're making up a story, but you can also use it to help make a research paper more interesting. The point is, it pays to plan ahead. In writing, a little organization can go a long way. What are you doing? You don't feel comfortable writing about robots anymore? It's too personal. Okay.
Thanks, Tim and Moby. We have many ways that we can organize our writing, and the web that Tim and Moby showed is one of the ways. I love that way. Another way that we organize information writing, and we did this year at school, is we use TIDE. Topic, sentence, important detail, important detail, important detail, and end it all up. Those important details can be facts, examples, captions, pictures, anything to make our writing interesting and to really teach our reader, because that's what information writers are trying to do, is teach you some information. Now, I'm going to take it over to Frank the Pug, and he's going to show us how he would organize his writing. Frank Oakers. Frank, how would you organize your information writing? Frank, how would you organize your information writing? He's not cooperating. He doesn't want to organize his information writing. Not gonna lie, kids, I'm a little disappointed in Frank the Pug. He had very little to say. He was very interested in just licking his paws. Well, we'll try him again next week, maybe. To sum it up, my friends, good information writers need to keep it interesting. They need to be organized. They still need to use those transition words and use good examples and expert text. It was nice chatting with all of you. I'll see you again next week.